Hello everyone! Today we're going to be working on trunk and hip stability. We're going to be working on strengthening our abdominal muscles, our glute muscles, and our quads. So why should you work on trunk and hip stability? With better trunk and hip stability, you're going to improve your lower back pain, your hip pain. You're going to be able to maintain a better balance, and you're going to reduce your risk for injuries for your arm and legs. And it's very easy to understand that if you have a stronger core and hip, a better stability in that area, the movement in your arm for throwing or the movement in your leg for kicking in soccer, for example, is going to be much more efficient. We're going to start working on core strengthening, working on strengthening your abdominal muscles. So the first exercise we're going to do, laying down on your back. You're going to start always by squeezing your stomach in. It's very important in order to activate, contract the deepest abdominal muscles. So you're going to bring your belly button down towards the floor, and then you're going to lift your leg up at 90 degrees and hold it there for a second and then lower it down. You squeeze your stomach in, bring the other leg up for a second and down. Squeeze your stomach in, one leg up and down. Squeeze your stomach in, the other leg up and down. Okay, so you can start that just to learn how to keep your stomach squeezed while you do these. Okay, once you get a good contraction of your stomach and you're able to maintain it, to kind of make this a little bit harder, you can start, of course, if you don't have any back pain and you can keep the stomach squeezed, you're going to start in this position, keeping your stomach squeezed, and then you're going to bring one leg straight, kicking it out, and then the other. Okay? So you can always start any exercise by a series of 10, and once that gets easy enough, you can do 2 sets of 10, then 2 sets of 15, and then you can, of course, increase the resistance. Okay? And then if this gets a little easy, what you're going to do, you can add some bands. Okay? The way you're going to add bands, when you purchase elastic bands, every color has a different resistance. Okay? So, medium resistance you can start with, and once that gets easy, you can move on to something a little bit harder. So, either you get a mini band, circle one, or you purchase a big roll and then cut a small piece. And then doing the same thing with resistance. Okay? You're going to have one band around above your knees and one at your feet, and you do the same thing. You squeeze your stomach in, kick, and back. Squeeze your stomach in, kick, and relax. 1, stomach squeeze, kick. 2, stomach squeeze, kick. 3, stomach squeeze, kick. 4, stomach squeeze, kick. 5, stomach squeeze, kick. 6, stomach squeeze, kick. 7, stomach squeeze, kick. 8, stomach squeeze, kick. 9, stomach squeeze, kick. 10. Okay? And after this, you can do, of course, 2 series of 10, then 2 series of 15, and increase the resistance. going on a tighter band. To work on your glute muscles, one of the exercises you can start with to work on your glutes, you have your knees and feet hip width apart, so your hips, knees and ankles are at the same distance. You're going to squeeze your glutes, your buttocks, and you're going to lift up and you relax down. You squeeze, you lift up and you relax. 2, squeeze, lift up and relax. 4, squeeze, lift up and relax. 5, squeeze, lift up and relax. To make it a little bit harder, you can put your band up here and then keep your knees apart. Squeeze your glutes, lift up and relax. 6, squeeze, lift up and relax. 8, squeeze, lift up and relax. 9, squeeze, lift up and relax. So you can also add weights by holding a weight 2, 3, 4 pounds to start with, and hold it up like that while you squeeze your buttocks, lift up and relax. Squeeze, lift up and relax. You can even use like a small bottle of water, okay? The next one, to work on your gluteus medius, that you're going to feel in your thigh here, in this area, you're going to put your legs at 90 degrees, okay? So your knees are straight in alignment with your hips, okay? And then your knees are at 90 degrees. Back straight, you squeeze your stomach in. At first, you can do it without any bands, of course, okay? Then you can add the band. What you're going to do, keeping your legs at 90, you're going to squeeze your stomach. You lift only the knee and then you relax. Your feet are together. Your legs are at 90. Squeeze your stomach. Lift your knee and down. 2. Squeeze. Lift up and down. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. After you do one series, you can do 2 series of 10, then 2 sets of 15. Add some bands, starting with the medium band, and then work your way up. The other way you can do the same muscle, work on the same muscle. You're going to have one leg that is closer to the ground, bend. The other leg straight. You bring that leg that is straight on top a little bit back, okay? Don't bring it forward. A little bit back, and you keep your toes a little bit in. Squeeze your stomach and then lift, okay? The alignment is very important to really feel the muscle that you want to work on. Otherwise, you're going to be using other ones, okay? Squeeze your stomach in, leg a little bit back, toes in, then you lift and slowly relax. Lift, 2, and slowly relax. Lift and slowly relax. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same thing on the other side. 10, and then like I said, you can do another set of 10 to progress, 2 sets of 15, and then you can add weights if needed, like using a band, for example. In that band, you can have both legs straight and tie the band around your thighs, and that's going to give you some resistance to lift the leg up, okay? The next exercise to work your glutes, you can be in this position. So your hands are straight below your shoulders and your knees straight below your hips, okay? You're going to squeeze your stomach in, squeeze your butt, and then you're going to kick back. You want to make sure your back is straight, okay? That's very important to have your back straight. So you're going to be starting with one leg, and if you can keep your back straight, squeezing your stomach and your buttocks, you can also add your arm, the opposite arm. So you squeeze your stomach in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a really good core and hip stability exercise, and you do the same on the other side. You want to really make sure you can look in a mirror or ask somebody that your back has to be straight, okay? So to progress, we're going to work on modified squats, okay? So I like to start squatting from a sitting position to a standing position to have the correct body alignment. So you want your knees and your ankles to be hip width apart with your ankles straight below your knees as much as you can, okay? So you squeeze coming on the edge of the chair, you squeeze your stomach in, squeeze your butt, and then you're gonna come up and then slowly down, okay? So we're gonna come on the edge of the chair, you're gonna squeeze your stomach in, squeeze your glutes, come up and slowly down. You really want to come slowly down so that eventually you can work your way up to a free squat, okay? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can increase the resistance by putting an elastic band above your knees and maintaining that separation of your knees. You can also add weights by holding, for example, starting with a small bottle of water or a few pounds, up to 5 pounds in your arms, keeping your shoulders back, squeezing your stomach, your glutes, and you come up and slowly down. Up and slowly down, okay? The next one, we're going to continue working on your glute muscles, the gluteus medius, the side of your hips here. We're going to use an elastic band to give us some resistance. So you're going to put this elastic band above your knees. So you're in a standing position. You're going to slightly bend your knees, shoulders back, okay? Squeezing your stomach in, squeezing your buttock muscles. You're going to take a step up and then bring your feet together. Step up, bring your feet together. Okay? You can, of course, add some weights. Like I said, it could be just a few pounds at first. Okay? And holding it here, squeezing your stomach. Okay? So a few feet, if you're doing 5 feet back and forth, 5, 6 steps back and forth. Starting with the band above your knees. You can add one above your ankles too, okay? Starting with the medium band, and then you can work your way up. Okay. The last exercise we're gonna do as a progression, it's gonna be step up. That is very important to improve your balance, your hip stability, hip strength, and is a really good workout for your glute muscles. So here I'm just going to use a step stool that I have at home. You can use your regular steps if you have any, or a step stool. Okay, so if I'm stepping up with the right foot, I'm going to try to lift my right arm up in the air to have the right movement pattern. So it's kind of like running up the steps, okay? So starting with the right leg, right arm up, and left leg up. 2, squeeze your stomach, squeeze your butt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, always engage your stomach in. Keep your shoulders back, tighten up those glutes, and then step up. So if you're stepping up with the left leg, left arm is gonna come up and right knee, okay? 1, 2, stomach in, buttocks tight, 3, 4, and you imagine you're going up, running up the steps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope you enjoyed the workout, and please like, comment if you need any clarification, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. Thank you and stay healthy.